sticking with the 13th.
Big goals are good, though, especially for a kid like Hero who can go as high and as far as he wants to. Good stuff. Good model. David, thanks. So Cleveland will get the first possession. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well. Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Mitchell a screen on Lowry. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Launches a 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lowry against Garland. Allen with the rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
To the wing on the left. Okoro with it. Out defended by Adebayo. Another shot. And Allen with the layup.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Butler kicks to Hero. Outside for Lowry. Bangs home the trifecta.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
To the middle. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Garland.
Look at Garland drawing the defense's attention just to give it away.
Mitchell against Hero. Outside for Martin. 3-pointer. Drills it from outside.
That was just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, here's Garland. Mitchell right side. Passes it to Allen. Now, here's Okoro, defended by Butler. Clock is at 3. Here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 1.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Mobley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length, skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defensive skill set. This man has the old school grit and grind mentality.
We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
Butler finds Adebayo. Back to Butler. Here's the 3. And no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. To the left wing. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
The assist.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Martin, the pass to Hero. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Here's Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mobley's got his second basket.
He saw a path to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop it.
Lowry dishes to Martin. Reverses. Adebayo passes to Martin.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Both good from the line that time. Cleveland leading by 4. Here's Garland. And the layup's good off the glass. Garland's got 5 now.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Here's Butler. Plays it up and banks it in.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the...
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Houston team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland? On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Now here is Lowry. Garland with the block. Martin finds Hero. Lock at 6. Outside for Lowry. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell looking it over. Mobley left side. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The drive by Garland. Okoro passes to Garland. It's stolen by Martin. Now Adebayo. Outside for Martin. Good ball movement here by Miami. Lowry passes to Butler. Adebayo with the ball. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Here's Butler following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Butler kicks to Martin. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Martin's got 8 points.
And making plays to help his team. And that's what Butler does. And he demands that his teammates do the same.
We've got t-shirts.
And so here's Cleveland. Mitchell a screen on Lowry. Mitchell outside. No good with the triple. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Butler passes to Hero. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Butler on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Martin dishes to Lowry. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Mitchell against Adebayo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Miami on defense. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The pass to Okoro. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell up top. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
a dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Butler. Here's Lowry outside for Martin. Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely, and they take the lead. Lowry's got his second basket of the game.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was third in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Now here's Butler. Fades away. They get it back. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Timeout call, Cleveland.
Make some noise for your Heat Breaker Dance
1:19 left to play in the first half.
That was your Heat Breaker Dance crew. Give them a round of applause.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Pass to Okoro. He dishes it to Allen. And finally they hit one. Allen's got the game tied up here for Cleveland.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Kicks it out to Hero. Martin against Mobley. Outside Lowry. He gets it in there. Lowry's got 8 points.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Now, here's Mitchell.
Have mercy.
Wow.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Stolen by Okoro. This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of the game. Driving in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cleveland, thanks so much again for the great interview.
The Cavaliers, 27. Man, put your hands together and get loud for the Cavaliers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Caleb Martin out there with Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. So that's where Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The three-pointer, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Butler against Garland. Back to Butler. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mitchell up top. Now recovering. Okoro wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland. And he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland had some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. It's pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
The Cavaliers have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. The Heat trail by 4. Oladipo taking his time here. Stolen by Mitchell. Over in the corner, Osman kicks it out to Mitchell. Lets it go with a 3. No good. Shot missing. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Left side, Love. Oladipo, the pass to Love. The kick out to Oladipo. Shot clock at 5. Rubio with the rebound. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. LeVert's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They lead by 4. The 3. It's good from long range. Wade's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
And Oladipo kicks to Yurtseven. Now, here's Strus. Not a lot of room. Robinson, that's good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Lopez. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Rubio. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Cleveland, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
The Heat trail by 5. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Here's Oladipo. Offensive rebound. And he dunks it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Wade. Following the score by Miami. Buries the long-range jumper.
3.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Oladipo outside. Good D by Rubio.
Heat foul. Victor Oladipo.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
First one falls for him.
Rubio. 2.
And so Ricky Rubio nails both of them. The Heat trail by 8. Oladipo outside. Pass to Robinson. Rubio against Oladipo. Love the pass to Strus. 6 to shoot. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
The Heat shoot their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And so Strus nails both of them. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Now the pass to LeVert. Out to Wade. From deep. Buries it from three-point range. Wade's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Oladipo, the pass to Love. Back to Oladipo. Down low. Got a piece of it. Lopez with the steal. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, in at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. Count that one from Mobley.
Finding and taking those opportunities. Mobley does a good job of not passing up that good mid-range shot.
Pass to Butler. Outside Lowry. Over in the corner, Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Garland against Lowry. Mobley wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. The Heat trail by 9. Butler with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Now here is Lowry. He's covered closely. Hero passes to Martin. Back to Hero. Miami needs to get a shot off. And it's Martin missing.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Outside, Hero. From the arc. And that one is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Garland kicks to Mobley. Fires for 3. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Mobley.
3 points.
And the Cavaliers lead by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Lowry got a hand on it. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul. First team foul.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Garland surveying the D. Launches it. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now here is Lowry. Outside, Hero. And they get it. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The wide open look here for Garland. From deep. Kicks it out to Mitchell. From deep 3-point range. The offensive rebound. Pass to Garland. From deep. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. The shot by Lowry, no good. The Cavaliers on offense. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. The 3 from Garland. Mobley outside. Takes a 3. Not going to go that time. And Miami the other way now.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Cavaliers.
Look at the number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Darius Garland.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me. Effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Here's Adebayo. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Here's Butler. Over Okoro. They shoot again. Butler passes to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. A three ball. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 13-point game. And it's Martin missing. And here is Okoro. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him. With these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center. Now here's VanVleet. Jimmy Butler unable to... get his last shot to go. It's good.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred VanVleet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
Butler against Barnes. Outside for Martin. To the inside. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Misses off the left iron. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. VanVleet can't get it to go.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero is a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner. He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Barnes finds VanVleet. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero. And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
Well, Kevin, he needs and wants his guys to push it offensively. He's not as worried as you'd think about mistakes. Of course, every coach wants to play error-free ball. He said, we know everything won't line up perfectly, but if we stay aggressive, we have a chance to wear these guys down. Guys, we'll see if he's right.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
I think obviously they're hoping to establish the pace early. They're so much more efficient when they're able to get to their tempo game.
Here's Butler. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Back to Martin. Lots of room. The shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Here's Hero after the Raptors pick up 2. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. Over Barnes. Hero from long range. Miami no good on that time either. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They double team Siakam. On the wing, Barnes to the paint. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist by Barnes.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now, here's Adebayo. And again, unable to change momentum here. Siakam inside. He's against Martin. Siakam's shot is off. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Searching for their first points of the game. Here's Butler outside for Lowry. Right side Hero. Martin against Siakam. The Heat need to get a shot off. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Pirtle with the ball. Picked up by Hero. Barnes passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Lowry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Butler finds Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
VanVleet against Lowry. VanVleet attacking. And the basket is good. And it's 6 points for Jakob Pirtle.
That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
Butler kicks to Martin. There's the triple. Rebound by the Raptors. It's deflected and stolen by Butler. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Passes it to Purtle. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Raptor.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team. Coming out on the board.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Raptors?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with Anunoby. And it's Purtle in at the center, locking down the middle. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
For three, VanVleet. Miami grabs the miss. Lowry passes to Butler. Now Adebayo. Back to Butler. Little turnaround. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Fires at the elbow. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
On the wing, Anunoby. Takes it off the glass. Anunoby's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Martin for three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
The Heat have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Lowry kicks to Butler. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Anunoby is screen on Lowry. VanVleet with it. Picked up by Hero.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Outside Lowry. Outside Hero. VanVleet against Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
For Miami, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
They double-team VanVleet. Here's Anunoby. Purtle trying to get open.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Outside Martin. 1:52 left in the first half of basketball.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And it's good for 2. Siakam's got 6.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Pirtle. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Barnes for 3. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Again, the miss by the Heat. Toronto leading by 16. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Well, Fred VanVleet, we've seen him. He's able off the dribble to create enough space for his shot.
Here's Lowry. And no good that time. And Toronto will come the other way to the middle. Hero against Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Lowry. Van Vliet wide open. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He has 7.
You love the confidence of Van Vliet to take that shot. It's not just confidence, that's chops. That was so deep.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Thank you, David. And we'll be
Your Miami Heat, 9. The Raptors, 30.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Jakob Poeltl in this one.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Kevin Love out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Max Strus. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Zeller in at the center. Now here's Trent. Here's Barton. And Barton throws it down.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Here's Oladipo, and here's Love from the arc. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Oladipo taking his time here. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, we know that Victor Oladipo is a combo guard, meaning he can play the 1 and the 2. What I like is how impressive his overall game is and the fearlessness with which he plays. Wow.
Raptors leading by 21. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Raptors, Delano.
And he's good on the second. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Inside, pass to Strus. The kick out to Oladipo, just 5 on the clock. Back to Strus. It's Oladipo on the wing. Gets a very good look and converts. Oladipo's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the rise and fire from Victor Oladipo, the team is feeding off him right now.
Manton, the pass to Barton. It's deflected. Now here's Zeller. He's tightly guarded. Heat moving the ball around. Robinson kicks to Love. Up top, Strus. Defended by Trent. Robinson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Raptors leading by 18. And Greg for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench, should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
And Kevin Love knows his role so well. This guy is always looking to find space and spread the court with his ability to knock down shots.
Here's Banton going inside. Young finds Trent. The kick out to Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, here's Oladipo.
Well, Victor Oladipo is unafraid in the face of contact. That's a nice move.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Now at the line.
And so he makes both from the line. Raptors leading by 15. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. It's Barton on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Trains the three-pointer. Oladipo's got 9 points here in the second half. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Banton, the pass to Barton. Here's Banton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Love.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Pirtle, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Pascal Siakam comes in for Thaddeus Young. Barnes, he's checked in for Barton. And Anunoby subbed in for Trent. Now, here's Oladipo. He's got 9. Here's Love from the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. The drive by Siakam. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Here's Strus. Here's Oladipo. Zeller trying to free himself up. Good D by Anunoby. Raptors leading by 14. Loads it up there for Siakam. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam. Makes that easy work.
Oladipo dishes to Zeller. Shoots over Pirtle. Shot by Zeller, no good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Pirtle. The shot missing. And so it's Toronto with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's VanVleet. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Raptors lead by 18.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here is Martin. Butler finds Lowry. Kicks it out to Hero. Clock at 6. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. That shot is off. Now the Heat take it the other way. Hero passes to Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. He takes it in. There's the pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Pirtle. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Siakam. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. No good on the three. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
An absolute menace in transition. Jimmy Butler puts it home.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points to the paint. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Butler with the ball, picked up by Van Vliet. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And a wide open look for Hero. Knocked loose.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead. Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. And it's Miami with the rebound. Hero's got 5 rebounds tonight. Feeds it to Lowry. Good D by Barnes.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
Now, here's Anunoby. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat trail by 16.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Now here's Van Vliet. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Hero. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
There's Hero with the 3, and the Heat another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Siakam kicks to Barnes, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Raptors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Jakob Poeltl.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Down low. Hero with it. Butler on the wing. Driving to the basket. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet, 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
And here is Van Vliet. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate.
It takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And here are the Heat now. Now Adebayo. Outside for Butler. 3 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. Chalk up 2 there.
Jimmy Butler is effective scoring on the inside, so it's going to give him some chances to open up on the perimeter, and right there took advantage.
And stolen by Adebayo. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Garland with the ball. Hero picks him up. Outside for Mitchell. The 3. Sinks it from distance.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Outside Butler. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
Okoro on the wing. Outside Garland. Counted from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Butler. Hero outside. Outside for Butler. There's the steal. Lowry against Garland. Miami grabs the miss.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Butler. Here's Martin. The rebound by Garland.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
To the middle. Here's Allen. The shot that time not on target. And Miami the other way now. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, Lowry sees the breakdown, and then he knows the guy's going to be open. What a delivery that was.
And Graham, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league. Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Cleveland calls timeout. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. The 3 is up. And another miss by Cleveland. The Heat with the lead. Martin outside. Pass to Hero. Martin with a screen on Mitchell. Lets it fly. Hero, no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Now Allen. Here's Mobley from outside the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hero for 3. The rebound by Allen.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Mitchell with the ball. Hero picks him up. Mobley passes to Allen. Garland for 3. Miami grabs the miss.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Free throws good, Adebayo.
You wonder just what it is that's next for Bam, as he's shown incredible improvement in a very short amount of time. He's one of the more versatile bigs in the league.
Now here's Garland. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul of the game. Garland against Lowry. Okoro on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mobley.
Bam Adebayo just playing hard on defense, contesting shots and staying active. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. The deep three from Hero. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Out to Garland. And here's Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Shoots from the right block. And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat out in front, leading by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Setting the floor for Miami. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the center position, locking down the middle.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys BA are getting a little more creative in practicing that. I mean, they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Lowry against Garland. From deep, Mobley. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo with it. Picked up by Allen. Pass to Hero for 3. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavs trailing. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Martin. Lets the 3 fly. And finished off by Adebayo.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A one-handed tomahawk. That's a guaranteed highlight, BA.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Butler passes to Martin. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
Butler finds Martin. Back to Butler. Over Okoro. Butler can't get it to go.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Outside Mitchell. Out to Garland. And it's Cleveland with another.
Good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Butler passes to Lowry. Pass to Martin. Over Garland. Mobley grabs the board.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Kicks it to Hero. Lowry against Allen. Miami, no good that time either. And here are the Cavaliers now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Pass to Okoro. Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
Okoro showing his ability to find an open teammate.
And here's Lowry. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And down it goes. 2 points.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Lowry against Garland. Mobley, a screen on Lowry. Lowry with a steal. And here's the fast break. He's all alone. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Good hands by Lowry. Just got out there and created that easy opportunity.
Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Hero. Pass to Okoro. Outside Garland. Mobley, left side. Outside Mitchell. The three-pointer off the mark. For Miami, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Lowry, the pass to Hero. Outside Butler. It's blocked.
Okoro just using physical tools, one of them, to block that shot.
Pass to Allen. Now here's Mobley. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
With the score, your Cavaliers 22, the Heat 20.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, hey, how about that? That's impressive. Love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Oladipo with the ball. What a terrific move that is.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Puts it up off the inbound. And a nice layup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 14 points.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Here's Oladipo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one's off. And he sinks the second. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Okoro. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Oladipo. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. And there's a pick. Levert passes to Lopez. Here's Osman. And he banks in the layup. Osman's got his first 2 points.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Outside Love. Three-pointer. Levert with a rebound. The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Green. Here's Osman. Here's Lopez. Driving in. Back to Osman. Poke loose. Levert outside. Shot clock at 5. Zeller with the rebound. Heat shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Oladipo finds Love. Zeller with the ball. And it's in there. Zeller's gotten his first basket of the night.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Levert outside. Pass to Wade. Green with the ball. Here's Levert. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
A line change here for Miami. Hero outside. Adebayo sets a screen to the inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
Nice roll by Adebayo, just having himself ready to receive that pass. You watch Tyler Hero night in, night out, and he brings a fearlessness to the game.
Pass to Wade. Outside, Green. Levert outside. Right wing. Here's Wade. And another miss by Cleveland. Some players walk the line between confidence and arrogance. What do you think about Hero, Brent?
Well, I think the interesting stuff, BA, was after a year of success and what happened in the bubble, there might have been some humbling times and humbling games for him that have put him back on the right track. And right now, he's playing with a ton of confidence that's helping out his teammates.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Left side Butler. Out to Lowry. Martin outside. Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. Lopez with the steal. Green with the ball. Hero picks him up. Outside, Green. To the left side wing. Now Lopez. Hounded by Adebayo. Down low. Here's Green. Back to Lopez. It's Levert on the wing. Shot clock at 4. Osman, no good. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And the foul called on Caris Levert. That's his first foul of the game. Adebayo passes to Hero.
But it's something that he's done throughout his career. Green once again making a big defensive play.
Banked it in off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Outside Butler. From behind the arc. Just 3 on the clock. The third quarter comes to a close. The Cavaliers on top. They're up by 5. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Man I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point. Well, the Cavaliers shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Allen with a screen on Hero. Mitchell. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Outside Butler. Hero finds Lowry. Back to Hero. And here's Martin. Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break Miami. Martin, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Garland against Lowry. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. There's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Hero, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Okoro, no good. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Martin, the pass to Adebayo. Pass to Lowry. Kicks it to Hero. From the corner. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Allen inside. Hounded by Adebayo. Allen can't get it to go. Adebayo against Mitchell. Adebayo passes to Martin. Out to Lowry. Adebayo against Mitchell. The turnaround jumper. Adebayo, no good. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
Well, you can see Allen's been hanging with the shooters, using that up fake to move the defender around.
So both free throws good from Allen. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Well, the Heat's shooting just 38% for this game so far. Right side, Butler. Hero on the wing. Lowry outside. It's Martin on the wing. Out to Lowry. Here's Hero. Mobley with the block. Outside Garland. Lowry with a steal. Now here's Butler. He's covered closely. Kicks it to Hero. Shot to end the cold streak. Here's Adebayo. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And the coaching staff continues to impress upon Bam to keep exploring all of his offensive talents. His confidence sky high.
Outside Mitchell. Fires for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 22 points.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Cavaliers.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Shoots over Hero. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Garland.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appear.
meet the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Heat. At power forward, Kevin Love. Basketball.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. So the opening lineup for the Heat. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Jimmy Butler is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Anunoby. Clock at 6. And Adebayo sends it back.
You got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Hero with it. Pass to Lowry. And the layup is good. Lowry's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Heat.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Now here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Barnes. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Passes it to Adebayo. Offline with his three.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Now, here's Anunoby. Pirtle. Well-timed pass, and he goes... straight to the bucket for the layup.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
All right, now let's find out what head coach Nick Nurse had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Here we go, one-on-one. Lowry finds Butler. Off target from three-point range. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Anunoby. And again, no good by Toronto. The Heat leading by 3. Butler kicks to Hero. And the pass to Adebayo. And it goes down 2 points.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Toronto, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Siakam, a screen on Butler. On the wing, Anunoby. And Van Vliet launches it from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
You love the confidence of Van Vliet to take that shot. It's not just confidence, that's shots. That was so deep.
Now here is Lowry. Love outside. Fades. And he gets it to go. Love's got 5 points so far.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Hero. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. And they recover it. Butler, no good. Raptors trail by 5. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Butler on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the shot goes in.
You know, that's the turnaround jumper, one of the toughest shots in the game to defend, and he pulled it off perfectly right there.
Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Barnes right side. Pass to Anunoby. Shoots over Hero. That one off the back iron and out. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Lowry passes to Hero. Butler feeling out of it. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And it's Miami with the rebound. Hero on the wing, covered by Barnes, and stolen by Barnes.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Heat lead by 6. And we'll get the...
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
The foul.
Oh, how about the talent, the creativity? Butler with the highlight reel attack.
Bertle sets the pick for Van Vliet. That one goes. Count it. Van Vliet's got 5 now. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down. So you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Love against Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Heat. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Adebayo finds Lowry. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
For 3, Van Vliet. Offensive rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Up top, Hero. Defended by Bertle. Barnes against Lowry. Barnes can't get it to go.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Bertle, the pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight. Siakam outside. Into the lane. And Siakam throws it down.
Boy, the power of Pascal put it on the deck and with authority.
Out left to the wing. Van Vliet against Lowry. There's Hero with the 3. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 9. Barnes left side. VanVleet attacking. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Butler kicks to Hero. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Love. Outside Lowry. Kicks it out to Love. And stolen by Siakam. Barnes passes to Siakam. Now, here's Anunoby. Siakam, a screen on Hero. Floats it up there for Siakam. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Now, there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam. Makes that easy work.
Love outside. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Takes it out to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. 5 to shoot. Anunoby finds Siakam. That misses off the backboard. And Love's got the ball here for the Miami Heat. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Dishes it to Butler. Shoots over Van Vliet. To stop the drought. Goes back up. Shot's good by Butler.
Never one to shy away from contact. Willing to mix it up on the glass. Go to work, Jimmy Butler.
Van Vliet right side. And so it's Miami. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
Your Raptors, 12. The Heat, 21.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. Here's Young. A new 14 for the Raptors. Here's Benton. Raptors moving the ball around. Shots good by Achua.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Hero, that's a 2-pointer. He can't get that one, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Trent outside. The kick out to Porter. Young dishes to Porter. Young sets a screen for Porter. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat leading by 9. And a wide open look for Hero. And the 3-ball is good. Hero's got his first 3 points of the game.
What you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
Pass to Porter. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him. The pass to Benton. Driving the lane. Rebound by the Heat. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Strus. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Oladipo taking his time here. Robinson with it. And it's Trent picking him up. From the arc. Good saving. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Yurtseven's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Trent with the wide open look. And again, Toronto no luck. Miami leading by 14. Outside, Martin. At the elbow, Oladipo. Puts it up from 17. To the left side wing. Strus kicks to Robinson. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. Yurtsevin passes to Strus. Goes up again. Pass to Oladipo. This one for three. Yurtsevin. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
To end the run. That one no good. And Miami the other way now. Here's Strus. His three-pointers off the mark. Raptors trail by 16. Trent finds Young. And Young slams it home.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad's.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Van Vliet against Oladipo. From deep three-point range, Van Vliet can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And he's going up for the alley-oop and finished off by Martin.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Over in the corner, Barnes. Kicks it out to Siakam. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Heat leading by 15. Now, here's Strus. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The fader. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Anunoby. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Anunoby's got his first basket of the night.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
And so it's Miami.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Raptors trail by 13. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Right, Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Got a hand on it.
Toronto foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And Love gets it to go.
Boy, they've got Kevin Love in catch-and-shoot situations. Turn the lights out. He's that good.
Siakam kicks to Barnes. And that's collected by Love. Love's got 8 rebounds in this game. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. It's hauled in by the Raptors. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Barnes down low. Now recovering. And the dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on the basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
And it's Lowry penetrating, kicks it out to Love. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And Van Vliet picks one up.
Such a skilled guy to guard. Love a difficult matchup for anybody.
Good on the second free throw. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Hurdle with a screen on Lowry. For three, Van Vliet. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. Wallace with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Outside Butler. Feeds it to Lowry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And the Heat lead by 18.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
And the shot is good.
Well, what a job, punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Butler against Barnes. Butler passes to Love. Off target with his three. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. And a wide open look for Siakam. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Scotty Barnes is a well-rounded basketball player. Passing is part of that, guys. Pretty pass there.
Love outside. Back to Butler. Over Barnes. And too long on the shot. Raptors trail by 14. Now Van Vliet. Passes to Siakam. It's stolen by Lowry. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Hero kicks to Lowry. Back to Hero. Shoots over Van Vliet. Hero, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot. Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Love outside. .132 left in the game. 6 to shoot. Butler kicks to Hero. Good D by Anunoby. Barnes against Butler. There's the pass to Anunoby. Butler with the steal. Shoots the three. Here's Love. And again, it's the Heat missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Heat.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Kevin Love.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. And that'll be his third foul so far.
13 foul.
And so here is Miami. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Lowry. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
To the best kid in the hall.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip, and the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the three. Now here's Van Vliet. Mobley grabs the board.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Here's Van Vliet. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Kicks it out to Siakam. Toronto the rebound. Van Vliet the pass to Pirtle. Here's Siakam. Now Van Vliet. Second chance effort. And another shot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Mobley. Okoro on the wing. Right side Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-pointer. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Now here's Trent. Van Vliet outside. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a three. And Van Vliet again missing.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Hurdle with a screen on Garland. Three-pointer, Van Vliet.
Using his quickness to stay on top of his man. Good defensive effort by Garland.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Hurdle with the block. Trent against Mitchell. Here's Trent. Pass to Pirtle. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Mitchell. Out to Garland. Here's the three. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Now Siakam. Rejected by Mitchell. Outside Garland. Mobley finds Allen. The three ball. The shot no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Siakam outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
You can see the length come into play whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
At the line for Toronto.
Siakam hits them both. Cleveland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. There's a minute 12 left in the first. Here's Allen. Outside Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. No one covering.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Trent up top. Check by Mitchell. From deep. And Gary Trent Jr. gets a three. Trent's got 6 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Toronto trailing. Van Vliet outside. From deep three-point range. Mobley grabs the board.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now here's Mitchell. Mobley finds Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Here's Okoro. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Pirtle. And so it's Cleveland finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a...
Please give a big round of applause.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers. Here's Garland. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Here's Toronto with the ball. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
And he lobs it up. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
Trent outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Fires the three. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game. And it's Okoro penetrating. Mobley down low, covered by Pirtle. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Toronto calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Every person in your section, get a shirt. It's that simple.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second.
You've been waiting for their return, and here they are.
And here's Trent. 6 points for him. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. No good from outside. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. Drills it. He's now 1 for 8 in this one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Van Vliet against Garland. Pass to Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Now here's Garland. He's got 6. Mobley outside. Here's Okoro. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Barnes in the post. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Van Vliet against Garland. Outside Mitchell. Back to Okoro. Pass to Garland. Here's Okoro, covered by Pirtle. Okoro, no good. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Outside Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Launches it. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 36 seconds left in the second. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Pass to Pirtle. The 3 from Barnes. Pirtle. Tip back in for 2. Pirtle's got 4 points this quarter.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
The drive by Garland. Here's Mobley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Smart play there by Mobley, a coach's son. Man, this guy, he's been around the game his entire life.
And both free throws good for Mobley. And Toronto has possession. Young from long range. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Appreciate it, Allie.
Your Raptors. 19. The Cavaliers. 13.
About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at center. Kept alive. Outside for Mitchell. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Clock at 6. Another shot. Over to the left wing. Oh, it's stolen.
He set that trap up perfectly. I mean, he had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
Anunoby passes to Porter. Three-pointer, no good. Cleveland has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Back to Mitchell. Allen on the wing. Puts up the 8-footer. Okoro on the wing. Takes a 3. Pure from three-point range. Okoro's got 9 points.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Banton can't get it to go. The Cavs have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Pass to Porter. From deep. And again, no good by Toronto. Cleveland has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Osman had a miss there on the triple. For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
And it's Green missing. Toronto has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. LeVert up top. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Wade misses.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
LeVert with the ball. Inside, it's tipped. And we're going to have a jump ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Pass to Achua. Deflected. 1:53 left in the third. Green for three. The shot misses. Oh, got a piece of it. Lopez with the steal. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Precious Achua picks one up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
So he comes up empty at the line. The Raptors have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. LeVert left side. Pass to Wade. Outside for LeVert. This one for three. On the wing, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Osman. Rebound by the Raptors.
Normally he drains that.
Tipped. Anunoby on the wing. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Can't cash it in from close range.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that.
First one falls for him.
13 foul. Shooting complete.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:04 left in the third. Here's Benton. Pass to Anunoby. And he jams it home with authority.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. LeVert, a screen on Porter. Osman, no good. For Toronto, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Anunoby for 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Cleveland shooting the rock well at 46%. Back to LeVert. Launches a 3. The shot off that time. With the drive, Benton, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Harris, LeVert.
And that one misses. Outside, Green. And yep, it's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
And so it's Cleveland, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And they get it back. Out to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And for Toronto, they're shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Pass to Van Vliet. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
Now the Cavaliers with it. Now Garland. Going inside. Right side Mitchell. There's the triple. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
Van Vliet with a deep 3. Left side Barnes. Oh, there's the alley. To the inside. Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got rebound number 7 tonight. Garland against Van Vliet. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. The 3. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Pass to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Trent with it. Back to Van Vliet. Fires from deep. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Tipped away. It's stolen by Pirtle. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Raptors.
Siakam outside. Van Vliet outside. Takes the 3. And again, no good by Toronto. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Garland for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Birtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Barnes finds Anunoby to the paint. Siakam. That shot off the mark. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Okoro. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Toronto has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Van Vliet on the wing, guarded by Garland. And again, Toronto, no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Toronto on D. They have yet to score here in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
Here's Anunoby. And he throws it down with one hand.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. Outside Garland. Off target from three-point range. Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on his squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Garland. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Cavaliers.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Donovan Mitchell.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
And here's Van Vliet. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Toronto calls time here. They're down by 12. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Long range from the inbound. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. At one point, they led by 16.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Outside Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. .20 seconds left in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. And Toronto calls time here. They're behind by 14. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And Toronto has possession. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Pascal Siakam.
First free throw is good.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
So he gets them both. Now here's Van Vliet. From the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fair...